before the song, we talked about how they didn't want to have a relationship with him.
Mm-hmm. So
I understood the logic around that. I mean, your brother was pretty rough.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to say that, but I don't know. I guess I don't know. So I don't know. Clearly, talking to him wasn't working to stop his behavior, and I was thinking that this song probably doesn't do much. And my audience was so small, it was probably not going to affect how other people treated my brother. So I was like, you know what, maybe it'll just be a little bit cathartic, and that's it. And you got that, it affects the people I make this song about, but that's the only way I can really get through to them that I think something's kind of messed up, and I don't know, I'm not going to pretend like, or just try to pretend like everything's fine when it's not. If the issue is my reaction to these issues, then there is something, you know, there's just something wrong with me, but I don't know. The only way for me to not really make songs like that is if I believe it's just all my faults or in some way, or just, you know, basically have low self-confidence. That's really the only time I wouldn't make those songs, because I wouldn't even believe my own emotions.
So what are you gonna do when you don't like your boss? You write a song about him?
I'm not dumb enough to do
Or you're
that.
having issues with your boss or your wife? You're not gonna learn how to talk to the person?
Well, I don't really get to choose who my bosses, but I'm not gonna call them out because that would affect things in bigger ways.
Alright, well, let's say you have
But
a friend who you like hanging out with, or let's say you disagree with Kanye on something and it just starts to get really annoying to you because he's such a Republican racist or something like that. And so instead of talking to this person you said you like, you want to write a song about it?
I mean, like,
The logic is clear.
well, I wouldn't write songs about them because, like, if it's a friend or something, I wouldn't be hanging out with those people in the first place. And also, if it's like a wife, then what'd you say?
If it's a friend, you wouldn't be hanging out with them in the first place. I don't understand.
If it's a friend and they believe certain stuff that I disagree with that much, I probably wouldn't be friends with them.
So you would write a song.
Well, that song wouldn't exist, but I guess so.
Well, friendships change just like apparently moms and dads and brothers. There used to be something that you enjoyed out of even our relationship, and that changed. Changed so severely that you're like, oh, fuck it. I don't care to have a relationship with this person right now. And I'm good with that, so I'm going to write this song.
It's not that other people change, it's that I change around them. I'm not saying that every single song I made about somebody else is like deserved or that I don't regret it. I definitely regret the one I made about my mom, but I don't know. It's just that once I started thinking for myself, I don't know, just got frustrated how I was still expected to just like, I don't know, go along with everything as if nothing changed. Like it didn't matter how I was feeling. It was like the only thing that mattered was my behavior, and that's where I get the idea of like people not respecting me, I guess. Because the only thing that matters are if the only thing that matters are my actions, then people don't actually care about me. You know,
Well, it's pretty myopic for you to think that that's all that matters.
I was talking about like in a general sense.
Right, well, the only point I'm trying to get across to you, Jacob, with is a point I made to you months ago, where writing songs about people instead of talking to them is not the way to. Prosper any of your relationships. So I hear you saying, yeah, that's okay. I wanted to trash those relationships anyway. Except for my mom's. Now I'm cool with my mom, so I wish I wouldn't have looked at something. But at the time, you're okay with trashing it.
A lot of the time, it's just like it's really not about trashing relationships completely. I mean, I guess I don't really regret making that song because if I didn't, then I probably wouldn't be having a good relationship with her now.
Don't you think there's a more mature adult way of
What brings peace of mind?
getting that relationship if it I mean, yeah, you got lucky with that one, right? Because I know you said that you liked the way that she responded.
Or is it a doorbell
So
that protects your deliveries?
that's not a normal response. Especially when that's not what you were looking for. You had made the decision, that's over. I don't care.
I didn't. In the very beginning of that song, I say, I don't know if there might be like a 1 in 1,000 chance that you listen, but I'm gonna do it anyway and see if you do, and she did. That's the very first thing I say.
Okay, I'll give you that. You didn't end it by calling her a fucking cunt or anything, so I suppose it's a little different.
Yeah.
And disappointed that I can't get you to see that point that as an adult, having conversations with people is the right way to operate in the world instead of what I call victimizing. But
You know that I've tried talking to you.
and then when you don't get your way, you decide, oh yeah, I have to write a song.
It's not about getting my way like it's an action. It's more like, I don't know, sometimes I just like wonder if people actually care about me, and you know, if by my own ways of finding out whether people actually do, like, I understand there are different love languages, but I don't know if somebody actually does, and I end up making a song about them, their reaction is probably the best way to go off of it. It's unfortunate, but I don't know. The reactions I get from the songs I make really do tell me a lot. And that's not really why I make the songs, is to get reactions out of the people, but like,
Again, that's very short-sighted, dude. You got one positive response out of one person, or a response that you like out of one person, and now you're saying that that's indicative of who the person is. And
it's
so-
indicative of how important they see me in their life as.
Yeah. Well, don't mistake what I said. You write this horrible song about me, and here I am trying to have a relationship with you, even though you don't want to have a relationship with me.
Well, you're not trying to have a relationship with this version of me.
What other version is there?
You want me to change
I'm trying to
in
give you
order to have
advice.
a relationship. Like,
I can't believe, Jacob, how stubborn you are and how big-headed. It's like, I'm 19 years old, barely, and I got it all figured out. I've got everything I want in my life, Dad. I got all these cool relationships. I got this hot woman, that I'm with. I get to bang all the time. I got a great, I've got the money I need to do whatever I want. So, yeah, fuck you. I don't need you. That's not your life. So then,
are you saying it would be understandable for me to just say, like, fuck everyone else if I have everything I need?
I think that's what you're saying.
That sounds kind of
You're
messed
like,
up.
I don't need, you don't need me. Tell me money. And by money, it's like the car that goes as sticking block against that, insurance being paid, shelter, and so on. Sounds like you're lining all up with your mom, which is cool. Since you said you wrote a couple of songs about Andrew, and I can't control what you do, but I would at least point out to you is that if you like your relationship with Connie, be sure you test that by publishing and asking, her.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I wrote those a while ago, and I decided not to record them. I decided it wasn't worth it.
Let's see what forensics thinks.
Well, I will let you finish the Blackhawks game.
Want to get away? Now you can. With fares starting at $50 one way, new destinations you want to see, and the flexibility you've got to have.
Everything in our garage is inspired by our racing spirit.
So it sounds like you both have some decisions you need to
Racing
make.
for a great deal of Honda CRV. Only at the Honda Dream Garage.
Quite honestly, I don't know where I stand myself, so I want to honestly,
You want some burritos?
Burritos? Get a freshly made foot long from Subway instead, with crisp veggies on freshly baked bread. Just order in the app. Try the oven roasted turkey with banana peppers for a little extra kick.
Okay. I get it. Oh,
Get a freshly made foot long from Subway instead.
Choose better, be better. And now save when you order in the app.
Subway, eat fresh.
When you save money with Allstate, you feel like you're winning. Safe drivers save 40%. Saving is easy when you're in good hands. Allstate. Pick up call or quote today.
Tonight at 9:30, Vegas will host San Jose. If the Golden Knights pick up a single point, they are in the playoffs. Earlier, Max Pacioretty spoke to Stormy.
One secret has been open to a lot of success over the years. What has been some of the key ingredients to you that go out to that success?
I think that has been the same every night. Last game was an example of where it's not going to be perfect, especially early, but we stuck with it. We were a confident group, and I think that goes a long way. So everyone's pitched in here in this little stretch, and we continue to win the playoffs.
Well, with the Avs coming back, the Wild also gaining some momentum here. It feels like every point is so important. How much is there that kind of playoff-like mindset and intensity going into each game?
A big time. I mean, feels like Colorado will never lose a game again, and so we're trying to keep up with them as much as we can. And a couple other teams are getting hot at the right time. So, it's nice knowing where we are right now in the standings. However, we know that you got to peak at the right time, and we have 11 games here left until we really start to compete for what we want to accomplish. But it's important that we get good habits now. We get the lines rolling. Yeah, thank you.
You talk about you get a peak at the right time. What is peak Vegas Golden Knights time?
It's dominating hockey. It's playing to their strengths, which is their size. Their defensive responsibilities are top notch. They're a very difficult opponent on every night. Big challenge for San Jose going up against them.
It seems like that's how Vegas plays all the time. That's the standard there with the Golden Knights. Very difficult team to play against. One thing they're looking for this year in the playoffs is some playoff goal scorers. Max Pacioretty is one of those guys that's going to step in big, off the power play, 5-on-5. I expect they've got a good game.
Vegas right now, the hottest team in hockey.